I'm ballin' for me.
What's up? It's DLSA.
And you don't know the thing already, is it? We have a very, very important story time. We were like this close to having a very big setback.
What are you guys talking about? So it all started on Thursday. We're watching Scandal, because you know that show is crazy, on Netflix. And then out of nowhere, my computer screen just like froze. Okay, like what's going on? So we tried to turn off the computer, try to turn it back on, to try to see if that was the problem. Maybe try to refresh it, maybe work again.
Because a lot of times, that'll fix it.
We turned it back on and it did the same thing again. So we tried that at least 4 times.
4 times.
To see if it would work, and my computer was still not working. So Lamoy, being the handy dandy man that he is, he looked on YouTube and tried to look up ways of how to basically fix our computer because of the freezing and stuff like that. I don't know, some
you don't need to explain it. So we tried doing something else.
It kind of made the computer wouldn't even allow me to log in anymore. At this point, I was just really upset because I was like, damn, we really messed up the computer. We said, okay, you know what? We'll just have to go without the computer today.
All right, let's check it in the morning. Check it the next day, and it couldn't even get past, I believe, the loading screen. It just kept getting stuck. It wouldn't go anywhere. So we're like, all right, this is weird. Let me call Apple, see what they tell me. I was on the phone with Apple on 3 different occasions with 3 different representatives, okay? The first one told me that I need to reinstall the software for the computer. So that's the first thing that I tried to do. Didn't work. Didn't even install. So I call again. The second person tells me to erase and reinstall the software. We had to wipe everything off our computer. We didn't really have too much, so it wasn't too bad. And then we had to try reinstalling it. They said, okay, yeah, this should work. It shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. Try that. Looking at the loading screen, doesn't work again. How is this not possible? The last thing that they told me was try using Time Machine. So basically, you're supposed to restore it back to before all the complications happened. But even that didn't work because we never even had a Time Machine saved. We never had anything backed up. All of this didn't work. We're gonna have to go to the Apple Store.
Well, the representatives told us the last resort was to go to the Apple Store. And the same day on Friday, we went to the Apple Store. Keep in mind, this computer is only a year old, 2017 model. Also, the warranty had just finished. July was when my warranty ended, and we're in September now, so it was what a coincidence. So we went to the Apple Store. Actually, before we went to the Apple Store, I asked them if they could make an appointment for me so I can be able to get my computer seen. The next available date was gonna be Tuesday. We're YouTubers, so I can't wait till Tuesday to have my computer fixed. So then they're like, okay, well, you can either do that or you can go in the same day and do a walk-in appointment. I said, okay, well, don't know, I'm gonna do a walk-in appointment. We went in at 4 o'clock. The girl said it's gonna be about 3-hour wait. But I need to get this computer fixed ASAP, so I don't mind if it's 10 hours, I will wait. We come back, we go inside, and we get to the person that's gonna help us. They're all confident and everything. They're like, yeah, sure, we can just update the software. We're like, okay, we're gonna get this thing fixed.
There's 2 different people that dealt with our computer.
First guy, he was doing some stuff every few minutes, come back, press a button, leave, then all of a sudden something else would load and he'd come back, load again. For one, I was kind of mad at the fact that he wasn't really telling us what he was doing with the computer. Yeah. He kind of was just coming back and forth, coming back. I was like, is this guy even serious? That guy seemed like he couldn't figure out the computer. He got his manager instead to try to see if he could fix it. The manager tries to see, basically there's the same thing the other guy was doing. He said how every time he would try to reinstall the OS, it would keep freezing on him. The
biggest problem with the computer is it just kept freezing.
Yeah, it kept freezing.
Get into the computer. It would still work, it's still functioning, but for some reason it couldn't install the OS and it couldn't get into the computer. So if this is the case, what are our options? I'm gonna have to send it to our tech guy. He's gonna have to do a deep dive into the computer and figure out what is the problem. But the funniest part about what he said was this. We don't know exactly what's wrong. It could be the logistics board, or it could be the hard drive. But because we don't know which one it is, you should get both of them replaced.
We don't know nothing about computers. That asked before he even told us the price, I was literally thinking maybe $80 or something in my head. But then what did he say?
The logistics board is gonna be $600. Okay. The hard drive is gonna be about $400. And on top of that price, we have to pay the person for labor and fees to actually fix, look at the computer, and do whatever he has to do. Just to round it up, it pretty much came over $1,000, which was more than Rashida actually paid for the laptop itself.
That's too much money to be able to fix a computer. Like, what the hell? That's stupid. We were just so down. We're like, wow. Like, both looked at each other. We're like, yeah, this doesn't look like it's gonna work. He was like, you can always contact your credit card company, see if they have some sort of protection plan, and see if they can pay for your laptop. Doesn't that mean if my credit card people pay for it, that means I'm basically gonna put myself in debt to pay for this? Basically, over $1,000 to fix that shit. I was like, hey, that's not gonna work. So in my mind, shit, I'm gonna have to get a new computer because there's no way I'm gonna be able to like, it doesn't make sense to fix that computer if it's the same price of a new computer. I had like a whole meltdown basically, and I literally thought like everything was over. I don't have the money to fix this, I don't have the money to get a new computer. Like, I was really just devastated. So my birthday just passed, so I was like, hey, you guys think you know? So I was trying to get, my family's kind of helped me for us to even get like a new computer or something.
Yeah, just to kind of pitch in, you know, so not one person be paying for it. Saturday, Rashida contacted her grandpa, or he contacted you?
He contacted me.
Okay, so he contacted Rashida and said, I will take you to somebody that I personally know, somebody who could look at the computer and see what he could do, because chances are he could probably give us a better price and he would be able to fix the computer. Because
my uncle was seeing my grandpa, he told me to basically just bring the computer so he could see it. I basically had a little like talk with my grandpa. He's like, okay, no problem. The person that he was gonna sell my computer to, they opened the Monday. I'll go first thing in the morning on Monday and we'll see what we can do. But Monday, me and my grandpa went to the people, they're called Canada's Top Systems. They said, okay, no problem, we'll check it out today and we'll let you know by the afternoon. I came back home, I told them everything that happened. He's like, okay. And later on, I think we got in contact with the people and they basically told us that they couldn't do anything for us. My computer had to be updated to the newest software and they didn't have the newest software. They didn't want to open up my computer because they said how they wanted me to go back to Apple and get Apple to update it.
We're not trying to go back
exactly.
to it.
So that was kind of like a wasted day. So my grandpa's like, okay, well tomorrow we'll get the computer, and he's like, I have another guy we can try. Apple was literally gonna be our last resort to go back to. Tuesday now, my grandpa picks me up again and we go and pick up my laptop. Went to some next guy that he actually specializes in MacBook computers, and then he was like, yeah, no problem. In that same like moment, like same 5 minutes we like met with him, he already knew what was the problem. I'll just update your OS, whatever, and then you should be back in half an hour. Yeah. So then before we came back, he called us and he said how I tried to install it and it's not working. He said how he's gonna have to remove my drive. He's like, you want to go ahead with it? I'm like, yeah, sure. He removed and everything, and then he called us back. He's like, yeah, I have good news and bad news. He's like, the bad news is that it was your drive. The good news is that he said how he put more storage in my computer.
He just swapped out the hard drive.
Yeah, he basically did that.
5 days straight, we were just there like, what are we gonna do?
Yes.
Because that is our main tool for everything that we do in terms of social media.
Went, picked up my computer and set it up, and now it's all ready to go. I paid $200 to fix
$200 to fix it, and we got more gigs, so like win-win situation.
We basically won. Even though this was sad that this happened to us, this kind of taught me a lesson in terms of like, always be grateful for the things that you have, because at any moment it could just be taken away like that and you don't have it anymore.
They always say you never know the value of something until it's gone. With anything that happens, you know, there's always going to be ups, there's always going to be downs, but I urge anybody, try not to let those downs hold you down. Always try to push yourself, like, okay, this happened, damn, this sucks, but what can I do to fix this? What can I do going forward? Things will manifest for the better.
That's what happened, and now we back and we're gonna make these bangers. Just know nothing is gonna hold us.
Nothing is holding us
electronics
back.
Not holding us back. And nothing's holding us back. So I'm just excited that this happened to us because it shows me how serious we are with YouTube.
So if you guys liked our video today, guys, hit that like button, okay? Hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so you know when we're uploading.
Yeah. Until next time.
We'll see you guys soon.